Okay, good day everyone. So I am here again, Sir James. So the topic for today is all about bonds. So we already discussed stocks in our last discussion. So what are the terminologies for bonds? For bonds, okay, what is bonds? This is an interest-bearing security which promises to pay. So this is a stated amount of money on the maturity date and the regular interest payment called coupons. So, in layman's term, the bonds, if you loan 10,000, excuse me, for bonds, okay, so you need to pay this 10,000 in a certain period of time after in the maturity date, okay, and there is a regular interest payment called coupon. So, say for example, semi-annually, so instead of interest rate, okay, in bonds, this is called coupons, okay, in which a certain percent of your principal must be paid in this certain period or periodic payments. Okay, so let's have an example for that later. So what is a coupon? So this is a periodic interest payment usually received by the bondholders semi-annually. Okay, so if the coupon, not necessarily semi-annually, okay, but in majority, okay, coupon always in semi-annual. So what is a coupon rate? So this is at the rate per coupon payment period. So this is uh, always in the form of percent. The price for the bond. Okay, the price of the bond at purchase time. So par value or the face value. So this is the amount payable on the maturity date. So there are three possibilities. So that is at par or kung pila imong giutang mao pud imong bayaran at maturity date. Pwede at discount, pila imong bayaran, pila imong giutang mas less na dayon ang imong bayaran, or pwede pud at premium. Nagpautang ka or nangutang ka, dayon mas dako pa din imong bayaran after a certain period of time. So it's either of the three, but okay, majority, okay, purchase at par jud siya permente. Okay. So generally, most of the examples belongs to this one at par. Okay. Term or tenure of bond. So this is fixed period of time. So this is also the same refers to your time in use at which bond is redeemable as stated in the bond certificate. So number of years from time of purchase to maturity date. So fair price of bond, present value of all cash inflows in the bondholder. So these are the terminologies for bonds. So bonds in general view. So say for example, Miss Cruz bought 10% bond for 100,000 pesos. So not necessarily loans, pwede po siya investment. So for Miss Cruz, for example, 10% bond for 100,000 pesos. After 10 years, she received, okay, 10,000 back. 10,000 pesos back. So, kung nag-invest mo ka, mura kang nagpahulam. So, after 10 years, nabalik na japot sa iya ang 100,000 pesos. Dili 10,000 na, 100,000 pesos. Okay. In every 6 months, she also receives, okay, since this is 10%, iyahang bond rate, so 100,000 pesos times 10% or 0.10 divided by 2. Since 2 is, ano 2? Your I or your periodic rate, I rather, your your M rather is your number of periods in a year. Okay, there are two semi-annually. So you divide them by 2. So 100,000 times 0.10 divided by 2. So you have 5,000 every 6 months po iyang madawa for 10 years. So if you look at this example, okay, this is a good investment for Miss Cruz. Okay. Remember, aside from 100,000 niya iyang invest, in every 6 months, maka-receive siya 5,000. So, in every year, she receive in 10,000. In 10 years, Okay, she will receive another 100,000 aside from the 100,000 nga face value niya. Okay, so for this one, it doubles her money. Okay, at this rate for 10 years. The longer the bond, okay, the higher the return of investment. Okay, so that is a bond. Okay, another example is Mr. De La Torre is offered an 8% bond for 50,000 pesos. The bond has the face value of 50,000 with maturity date exactly 5 years from now. Okay, so you notice at par Japan. Okay, same ra Japan ang face value. Okay. Um, he receives, okay, so in every, ang iyang coupon, so remember this is coupon, okay. But this time, iyang coupon is every 3 months, so quarterly. So you have 50,000 times the rate, 0.08, divided by, since there are 4 quarters in a month, in a year, so there are divided by 4. So in every 3 months, in every quarter, she receives 1,000 pesos. Aside from the 50,000 ngayang madawatan after the maturity date. So in every 3 months, in 5 years, she will receive 1,000 pesos. So that is 4,000 a year. Okay? And for 5 years, that is 20,000. So all in all, the total na iyahang madawatan is 70,000. So that is a 20,000, okay, uh, return or in dividend sa iyahang gi-invest na 50,000. Okay. So let's have an example. Determine the amount of semi-annual coupon. Okay. So the coupon is being asked for this one, and the total amount received for a bond with a face value of 300,000 that pays 10% with maturity date of 4 years, payable semi-annually for each coupon. Okay, so what are the given? So the face value is 300,000. Coupon rate is 10% or 0.1 or 0.10. The term, number of years, is 4 years. Okay. The conversion period or your M is 2. Okay. Since there are 2 semi-annually in a year. Okay. So, how much is your semi-annual coupon and the final amount ni mo ma-receive? Okay. The question is, find the semi-annual coupon and the total amount or the final amount. Okay, for the semi-annual coupon, you have the face value times the coupon rate divided by the conversion period. So for your face value, you have the 300,000 times the coupon rate, which is the 10% or 0.1 divided by 2, which is your conversion period. So simplify this one, your semi-annual coupon, okay, is 15,000 pesos. Remember, there is pila ka semi-annual in 4 years. Okay. So, for final amount, you have the face value plus the total coupon. Your face value is 300,000 pesos. Your coupon, total coupon, okay, so that is 15,000. And how many semi-annual? In 4 years, there are 8. So, multiply 8 times 15,000, you have, okay, 120,000, okay, plus 300,000. So, the final amount she receive after 4 years is 420,000. Okay, so that is 300,000 plus 15,000. So that is the final amount. Okay, so let's proceed to example number 2. A 450,000 bond is redeemable at 550,000 after 5 years. So this is at premium. Okay. The bond, okay, the face value is much higher compared with the okay, katong pagpalit nimo. Okay, coupons are given at 5% convertible quarterly. Find the amount of the quarterly coupon. But the question this time lang is the quarterly coupon. So price of the bond is 450,000, face value is 550,000, coupon rate is 5%. Okay. Number of use 5 years, conversion period is 4. quarterly coupon. Okay, why don't we use the face value? We cannot use the face value since lahi naman siya, di man siya at par. Okay, at premium man siya. So we need, if that is at par, so the price of the bond and the face value is the same. But for this one, the price of the bond is different from the face value since this is at premium. So, katong price of the bond atong gamito. So the price of the bond times the coupon rate divided by the conversion rate. So that is 450,000 times 0.05 divided by 4. So you have the 5,625 pesos. That is your quarterly. And that's all about bonds. Thank you for listening. This is Sir James signing off.